I remember that first demonstration and going, "Wow, they can actually do what they say they can do," and it was. I was shocked. I was shocked. I mean, you guys have some very strong claims, and from my experience on that first call, you pretty much demonstrated that you were able to achieve everything that you were saying that you could achieve. And again, I was skeptical. I was skeptical. It's I mean, what you guys are able to achieve is incredible, and there isn't anything else in the marketplace like it. Sonoco-Trident create artworks for the world's leading brands. Um, we like to say that if you walk into any given supermarket, half of those products on the shelves, the labels were created inside our production facilities. My role is the technical solutions manager at Trident. So I wear many hats, from systems architecture to solutions architecture, and overseeing the implementation of third-party automation systems as well. All that falls within my remit. We do a mixture between sort of greenfield and brownfield development. A lot of what we do is developing and re-engineering, modernizing, I suppose, some of the older aspects, legacy aspects of our systems. But at the same time, we do a lot of greenfield development as well, new projects for new clients. Our technology stack has always been .NET. We're very much a Microsoft house. Maintaining consistent standards across a team of 15 people is difficult. Um, Expecting everybody to have the same knowledge of clean architecture and also have the time to be able to implement it accurately is another challenge in itself as well. We're always under pressure to deliver our projects as fast as we possibly can do, but for us, quality is paramount, and it's not something we would compromise on to deliver something faster. So we was looking how can we tackle those problems. I remember that first demonstration and going, "Wow, they can actually do what they say they can do," and it was. I was shocked. I was shocked. I mean, you guys have some very strong claims, and from my experience on that first call, you pretty much demonstrated that you were able to achieve everything that you were saying that you could achieve. And again, I was skeptical. I was skeptical. It's I mean, what you guys are able to achieve is incredible, and there isn't anything else in the marketplace like it. And so you look at those claims and I can be a bit skeptical. And I looked at it and went, "This is incredible. It does what it says on the tin. It exactly what we need." The first project we used it on was for a module of our system Zen that we call briefing. It's quite a complex part of the system. The requirements are always different. There's never two clients the same. Was looking at a multiple month development project for a team of 4 developers with additional testing and QA and user acceptance testing in addition to that as well. I think if to put a little bit more meat on the bones, I think we estimated it at a multi-year single dev project. We decided to target that project for the first use of Intent Architect. It was a complete rewrite of an existing system. That was the project we chose, and we are just about closing off on that project now. And its Intent has been a massive success for us on that project. It's sliced months off the delivery of that project. It really has. Things like the one-click CRUD functionality for our APIs, just I mean, your ads, updates, deletes, etc. Just being able to automate that functionality for the intent that we needed to use the API for in itself has saved hundreds of hours. The API and the endpoints, there's going to be hundreds of them. So that one feature alone and how that created that scaffolding for us out of the box, obviously it does a lot more than just scaffolding, but that alone saved us hundreds and hundreds of hours. I mean, overall, we expect the time saving on that project to be multiple hundreds of hours. It's almost a training tool for less experienced developers and new recruits. You can be a talented dev without being an expert in clean architecture. This allows us to put guide rails around our architecture. It can no longer be strayed from. The architecture is what the architecture is. Adherence is managed completely by intent architects, and people that are coming in without the background in clean architecture are learning it at a speed of which that it's just faster than actually doing it in a classroom. Actually doing it live with intent architect, with the hand holding that the system gives to you as you're developing it, is upskilling our developers in clean architecture in a way that I just can't think of a better way of doing it. What intent architect allows us to do is to just cut down on the communication. You don't have to bring an expert in to understand how a certain area of the system works. Intent tells you. It's really that simple. It takes that need for human retained domain knowledge really in that area just out of the equation, which again it just helps speed things up. I would 100% recommend Intent Architects to anybody that could get any value out of it, whether it's a developer, a development team manager. I truly believe that we're going to reap more and more success from this as time goes on. It's only going to become more and more successful. From my perspective, in a sort of leadership role within our development team, it's just really made me look good, to be honest. It's you guys have done what you said you would do, and my team are absolutely in love with the product. And quite frankly, from my position, I just couldn't ask any more than that. You've delivered on what you said you would deliver. You've supported us way more than anyone could really imagine we would be supported, and we're seeing the results of that. I would absolutely recommend it to anybody.